Ejo no be non tabi eja wo mu anami di asem. Asa shiri na no pe no asem eja wo mu asno diaba. Wodman kuma ba de ehye yense. Yenin sa woso eni je ni agrewo. Afe woni abi
TV. We are live on Kessben Television, DSTV, channel 364, Go TV, channel 121, DSTV, and I feel on your multi TV, the Jimbo channel, pay would you live. Your coverage, and I shots here. No, Kwame Appiah say na Electoral Commission no any the Security Task Force for Election 2024. Ekwa setena wamo kodie nhwemudie ekasa ye di nkomo eya no babaye. Ni nyina no eye security ahead of the election, before, during, and after the election. Said ye Ghana yasumdwe no a ekraye no yebekoso ekremu a na enkoba de se elections yi ede oye ne bi ede bebreye anopei yebebo no tot na yetwam ho de akoye adwuma ankasa nso aba. Will help you make the decision, especially when it comes to the parliamentary elections. Abato ya in the next 10 days yebetu no enye omampanyi de nko a eba no Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the Vice President and candidate of the NPP, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, the former President, Ebano Alan Kojoche Martin, any one more Akani Nana, I don't know if you was sitting them Natuaba. Uche, Tioniepa, Ebano Parliament, Dianenswa, Yabaya Wajuma, Yabesas Yano Paya, but Oman Payi Dianidia, she was sitting them Natuaba. The message is simple. Wasumjo, Ohoto, NPP abayi ba ye wo the free SHS aba. Wama wa save sika de agu botom eboa ekoyi ahwe ho nato abama ba omia. Wo free say wadwadie ensem enkoyie, wadwuma agu wo sika sem nye woniema bi a wo hwe ani menkoyie mfa mo wa. Anu nti ekufo ado na ye nti ubegina so de ato aba de atia ba omia. Hwe wasitinem na ye de nato aba. Simple and teacher. Wo free say cheddar ana beboa wa. Hwe de cheddar aka ne so na hwe. Se settings man wo ba be ye o mampanyin beboa wa. No wa hwe ho na de ato aba de de e de aman. Say Alan Kojoche Martin na free say the enterprise economy obetimi de aboa wo tie abato obi a yetu bia no tie ma menka asem we na no credit ye nto sebe e ba akopɛ ade bi obi a ye bi obi a we interest no credit Kwame me tie me we interest
yes
wo
we interest yeah
obi a we interest obi a you can be on asasi su bi a we interest and the question you need to ask yourself as a Ghanaian and they say before I will be decide what dream Musa me to my body ama Bawumia and I may to the ama President Mahama, former president, and I may to Alan Kojoche Martin. The first question is that what is my interest? Me interest in this thing. Interest, must prepare you in taking your decision. So in the next 4 years, based on my interest and based on the interest I'm awarding my mind. This is the direction I'm a person of mine echo. Na interest affect your daily life. Wo dada brabo na wo born. We interest affect it. Simple and clear. And your promises I will be there more. Make a comparative analysis of one kasa wa brabo mu asetina no said ye wu hu niema. Aban policies our year said ye see affect you in the last 8 years. Okay? Any afei promises I want mo dey man no kwan ye be fa so a e be affect you. Simple and clear. Eno no your mampanyin de no ne de no atwere ho na yebeba parliamentary one no eso parliament de wo mo abetena ho mfie nan
bi kura ko mfie nwatwe mfie
exactly
dumienu
dodo na ye nka the 8 parliament ho asem mfie nan de obi abaye bia edayanim abrewa bi ne akokora bi ne hia na wo bodi nkomo ana o mso de wo ye bewie yanim because esene fatasi ye behu wo modern ma wo bebo mfie nan obi abeji usem tumi abedi usum fie nine as a member of parliament wanye hwe wanye hwe wa mobre bia ma constituency still wabase muntu ababa anope ye betro MPs e bo wo mo homode wo mo enye de kra wo mo abonko wo mo nya de kra they don't even deserve say parliament gate and okrombe gina oh yes
sir
that day you supposed to be
akwana ba
you supposed to be so better parliament and Russia bedwam fie one contributed to national debate one kasa one yahwe o se yasa nto ababa
one kasa one yahwe
debi ye nya ne sa
one first statement bia nto
democracy ne yama na ye fododo enti obia so ye office obetimi abem Russia bedwam enye sa na yesese ye in other world no nya sa na wo ye no they look at the community level of development and wo mo pe the vision the foresight I crow and san ya ho dia enye osika sem
ye wa ho fe
Mari kwa man sobra na many a year director of communications at the Parliamentary Network Africa Clement Akolo ewo ahoma so na many no any enkomo Mzakolo Otimeka good morning and pom to saying
Bacho me ho ye Mr Speaker
na bibia ya fine there
Nyame adom
Kessben
and I trade am pass na anopezi ya da so waje so na wo ka bibi
wako speaker idea say ye obi amanya bi parliament idea say ubeyama ye
Beda say anu wadwuma na meye enti ye no kan komodi anofami ne we die ho na akwakoye nsem bebre say ye kasai no the majority side in parliament of ora fenyo Maakye ne team epese speaker recall back members no to the chamber na afei aban businesses ahodo e ho a wo montimi nye ho adwuma nwie ye ndan ko mo betimi awie ansa na afei akọ na awie ye NDC ne minority ne so say debi say speaker born ho musuo so obefre say mrase bedwafo ne mra obia no ho obesi ho in fact on the NDC side ne there obia say womba does that simply mean say ye ka say 8 parliament no ye de omudwumadi a wo mudi nyina aba na awie ye ada
David 8 parliament near from Jumedi Embavi. Nanso no uhwe de ekona otimu se baby edunu emu ayedin na ebeye the impact members of parliament no kan ebetimi atwe omo abase de majority for no per se Mr Speaker ye no yen ekayen kwa ya dwemu anka if it's possible now betimi ade ho sadia anka the recall of parliament should be immediately after the election because here there baby omujina pa there mekase meka ho asema about they say members of parliament will leave their constituency almost try to get the attention of their people no matter back to parliament no matter be ejuma my who say members of parliament baby omo contest enyom nyina na eko on opposed if you omo on opposed kra no still ano nsem wo ho itino abra omo beba parliament na nkoko ewo mochi a omo so omo didigu omo account mu ntebe say even the majority side the whips will be able to whip all their members to parliament to come and do business within these 2 days that they have proposed, that is 28th and 29th now after that it will be left with just about a week for them to mobilize their people, help them and do all those things and stand on for election. It's in main there anka after the election, immediately after the election. Because
but immediately after the election, we have barely about 30 days or more, 1 month solid. From a year 7 December, Kosi a year 7th of January. Now a new government is setting in. A buying business na parliament nebetimi asa a after 7 December. Ajiatum I betimi abua. Probably there are some items on the table omapain na adu danko ekufu adu nsunya ya nka wo mu beye free hansa na parliament ya kɔ na wie ya
uhwemu ye de dudo bono dudo na abema majority side and I say MPP caucus na because oma causes a problem ya besi semi because from the beginning na ye kase even say opeso seki interpretation of this because of your interest in government business,
Yes.
And can say offer a coin be soon now the year. Na said a year and a year some acrimony be a year, be a chin at time, a mano a year be a Siciano. You have gotten the legal interpretation as you want and all that, but the body language and the understand the idea more of Parliament. Now you have lost it. Now it has become a very difficult thing for them to reconcile themselves in Parliament. But you see, I said the Adena Kakusin say, oh yeah, no say, oh the even members of Parliament in Ababa Parliament Grana. Omo Krano again the presence of mind to even scrutinize those things will not be there.
Okay.
Because what you want not doing a constituency. Which will mean yes, just like what we did in the 7th of November now, there was fiasco, nothing happened,
Okay.
The same thing. Meanwhile, you see, there is more cost to Parliament because you see, Parliament is not sitting at its normal place. Parliament is sitting at a rented place. Accra International Conference Center. No, it comes with extra costs. And as the members of Parliament themselves, baby omo so mututu kwan na omoba about the good about dreaming as state because all those costs will have to be borne by us. But we feel say after the elections, Obia Ojumedi when the constituency Biano would have dealt with it. So we lose or we lose. So we win or we win. If you ban over trans no ye Jumedia or ye Amagana.
Yes, but I don't know. Yes, acrimony is never bano. Maybe Obeto Asama Clement. Acrimony is never bano. Will come from the fact say ya two abewi said Dr. Baumi and Eba Krana or Baba for me new government. Say John Mahama and Eba were also for me new government. Banisala Kojoche Martin and I say Obi Winibiano will have to form a new government. Now the question is that we are going through the transitioning period. The policies of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo may not necessarily reflect the Pafufra Wobabe taking over as president of the state. I'll bet usher in a lot of policies are about would that not mean, say, President Akufo-Addo Nankasa the full term Nankasa Banewi 11 tower no Mrabi Abe Pasibiano the effectiveness of it any day me business here.
So I want to believe at this juncture and law be an omukako pass and omukoye bill because Omangasa Yinina say a merino issue. And if I come to the second leg of your argument and say then the Akufo-Addo government would have been a moribund government or a lame duck government at that time. They can't pass any proper thing and answer then at this time you see Akufo-Addo government with just about some few days after 1 week to go for election. So which will mean say but the feel say issue way on account. The vote on account now the budget for next year, which is very, very important.
Which is for the first quarter of 2025.
I know you're very, very important. It's in America say, if that is what we are worried about, because without that, workers car in January onwards, government business onwards, because there will be no vote on account. Okay. Because you see, the budget that we have is ending at 31st December 2024.
Exactly.
So in the consolidated fund, you can't take any money from it without approval from Parliament. It is a approval that kind of fund for government business in next year. And I make I say, if that is the most urgent and most important item for Parliament to do, and even if you look at the request from the majority side, that is the NPP side, or governing party side, proposing 2 days to do that business, which means if we finish the election, we are not going to use the whole of December to do the business of Parliament. We need only 2 days, if only they can cooperate, We need just 2 days to deal with that issue, and then we'll be able to go forward. Because I think you can move the members of Parliament from their hinterlands, knowing very well when you say when we need an election now, he's not coming back to Parliament to even come and do anything for the country. So at this time there, business. And let's look at it this way. The last time, the reason why Mr. Speaker adjourned the House, even though there was a quorum to do business, there was no quorum to take any particular decision. Now, share the tone of the memo now the NDC sent to Mr. Speaker now.
Yes.
They are serving notice, even if you recall the House, we will not be there. It means the NPP cannot marshal the numbers to form a decision-making quorum.
Okay.
So when they come back to the House, it will just be a waste of our money and everything. But so we think that it will rather serve our purpose if we can put this after the elections. Then, because it's extraordinary time, call for extraordinary measures. So after the elections, we can come back and do business.
Very well. Now, before I call Clement, you're director in charge of communication for Parliamentary Network Africa, a very important organization at the Parliamentary Union. In the last 4 years, on top of your mind, say meka say mame nipa numa wo mo yem rase bedwafo a wo mo performing creditably
this is a very difficult exercise because most of the time we preach it must be this exercise must be done based on facts, figures and evidence. But on the top of my mind, the face of it, if you look at the real work of members of Parliament, you can mention some people who have done advocacy on behalf of their people, on behalf of people in the country. That is the main work of members of Parliament, to advocate for the helpless in society and to look at the laws and represent their people at the constituency as well. So on the top of my mind, I can mention some people like Okujeto Ablakwa, and unfortunately, the people that I'm going to mention, most of them are in the minority or NDC side because of the way we play our politics here in Ghana. And most of the time, government, we shudder to be a bit critical, take initiative, because it will be counted as either fighting your government or something like that. And, most of the time, the opposition side, and say they are more vibrant. So people like Okujeto, the anti-corruption initiatives now are taking to take government on and all those kind of things. And then you can look at Hevia Sosu, who also championed a number of the private members' bill in the interest of the people, and those are the people immediately we can look at and say that they have been exceptional members of Parliament. There are a few more, but I have to sit down and then because you are putting me on the spot.
I'm putting you on the spot, but said it was your on top of your head. Definitely, one or two people right?
That's a very tricky one because yes, it's very important. As a member of Parliament, you should master advocacy. So to me, advocate, me kasa, me making some points. But most of the time, no, yenya kufu brea omo kasa on the floor of Parliament. One, and yes, it be a timin kasa and so person kasa. Most of the time, because they are first timers or second timers, so they are backbenchers. And most of the time, no, backbenchers don't attract the eye of the speaker so much, unless you are very exceptional.
And there are exactly the point I can be raising, especially when you are exceptional. Composure, demeanor, confidence level no was sure. Definitely, I mean, you will be able to speak on the floor. People like Ojo Ponkroma, people like Sam George Mo, and take you almost so long. Xavier Sosu Madina Mrashebedwani Awuboni Day, the first time yet he's been able to initiate a lot of things. And backbenching no may not necessarily become a limitation tier. Will be intimate performing. Anna.
Yes, exactly. It's thank you I mentioned, you can see they have had some level of let's say training in communication. And some are naturally communicators. Obi say Sam George say he's a natural communicator. Otumu say otimi kasa, otimi expressing no. Obi say Kojo Ponkroma say he has been a broadcaster, a journalist for a while. He will be able to speak his mind at all times. It comes to some people naturally.
So what it also means is electorate now will koto waba. As I said, we share the potential of the person or your candidate or pleading with you say so not to waba man. As I said, we take his into account now.
Say so there was they can immediately express themselves like something. But when it comes to writing, they are very good at it. So where do you place it? Say Ebano contribution at the committee level, they are very good at it because it is away from the crowd and because Athena all building a confidence. But professionally, so when it comes to the writing and then the contribution to the committee decision making process, now to say now what do we boa Ninyama. It's a person or picking but who have been in the house for quite a long time. But who will be more mobile for the first time, they were a bit timid, they didn't know the system. But when they pick their second term and third term, you can say, oh, so this person was such an authority in this particular area. When they give them leadership positions, a promoter to leadership position, when they start talking, they say, oh, we know what leadership qualities in this animal. The chairman said, then we have to take some more time as parliamentary watchers, as civil society organization promoters, as governance institutions, parliament, even Parliament itself, to make it a point to build the capacity of our members of Parliament once they are elected. And after yes, why watchers now with the media and all those things, we should start setting standards. Oh yes, setting standards now. So Ubiba now I say this is the standard for measurement of member of Parliament. So what standard and it's known to everybody. When you are pronouncing somebody as not performing as a member of Parliament, that person will understand, or better I say, even the society will understand why you are putting this person in this pedestal. So, as I say, we will see this, setting some standards. This year, private members' bill, to me, has become a very important standard in measurement of who a member of Parliament is in Ghana, because Sisiano, it gives you opportunity as a member of Parliament to look in the society, to look at and craft a private member's bill to solve some of these problems. First, Anwan so motiho no more train say aban de baby beba amomoye but see ano private members bill gives you opportunity and then one person so ending come every time you go back to your constituency then how then say to no din come out say oh in my area no there is agriculture something or youth BB there is no policy or law facilitate this animal way then you seek help. This year parliament war drafters no legislative drafters miss animal you bring it, they will help you out, formulate a law, formulate a bill and bring it to parliament, private members bill to solve some of this problems. Become a standard of measurement so that at the end of 4 years they will free parliament. The point to say now who crowd about parliament what effect there be effect pan over here parliament. Then now we'll be pushing our members of parliament to do so. When you go elsewhere, no, Sanema when you become profile, say a will be 12 years, 14 years, 16 years for parliament. There are certain things you can point to and say we Obama shall be the fear. We know to me by here, we know to me by here. So there are some things that we can point to. We can point to say, or share we say I say no any witchcraft bill. We see and said the society will become better. Until you can maintain it will be difficult once we have
very difficult but
very difficult for a parliamentary worker like me.
That's your pay for the explanation. Why? I'm grateful. And you make sure I was studio for the election coverage. Why?
All right.
Thank you very much. And Clement Akulo, Director of Communication, Parliamentary Network Africa, speaking to us at Opay. Mamina was bringing us to 8:15. This is Kessben. I am 92.9 live on radio and Kessben TV live. A platform sahudo na no eso. What join here live with DSTV. I channel 364. Go TV channel 121 and on your multi TV DJ box and pay wunya ye live. Enti Mame and Nawase once again for your time. Faster than my EKD phones. Now, one more year number one pa. EKD phones are daroma. Say, one more say one more bow. Now, we phone na enye no what me as a sano. EKD phones at the package at the aba. Said the be a high purchase. Ube to me at to phone no na the upe bia utobia. Na fe watu obuasi ya tuya ni kakrakra. One more ma bre ebe to me abuwa ma unso wahi ha uma we tuya ni kakrakra. Ano pay say iPhone kwa na upe dia. Wacho bra EKD phones na one more MD and Kobo. A phone accessories a whole work in ano and pay EKD phones for a toby. One more amount install payment plan na a chimney abwa ye and pay umpe way na upe dienya. American more no inside and a ubehu womone a year or rice or Kwame Appiah Circle and a edi and share anymore. And pay for EKD phones on 0539 985750 0539 985750 and after 0536 787973 0536 787973. Now when the EKD phones for any encomo and pay na one more ebeje was so ye pa Mamenfa asidani bin so Emma Sadekeba na anope Sadekeba for Adaroma pacho womodi enra hodo pina no abadwama nso a wunya bi na wuyu so a ebeboa wuye pa Sadekeba for Adaroma womo akwakofa eye a lot of eye herbal drugs said yaba ebi ene eye elephant herbal mixture na eno no eboa wa koko eha wadwe na edi wunya wononom elephant herbal mixture no a etuni nyina no ase edi free ho emma afi wa ayemutim eha wadwe we eye nubra ana yato yebo ase edi aye enti constipation no eye elephant herbal mixture na entuni nyina no ase emfama Sadiq herbal powder no ewo ho se uyusu bia eboa wuye pa enti ma wonsa enkabi elephant ointment mpacho wa wusisi yare eha wadwen awo ebebe hamatan yi eba bewremu sasabro emma wunya wo ho aya afei ukọ adwuma kodru fia aya na wote se wachi bramo kase no eye wo ya pacho ni nyina no back pain no ubehia eye elephant ointment na watimi edi atwitwi odi twitwi a eboa eyi pain ni nyina no edi free ho edi baw anopai ma wonsanka bi na ebeboa wo ye pa se wo eye enkran tema ene ne mpatemu a tema ubenya bi ewo Little George Pharmacy okọ eye Ashaima na Ecos Pharmacy ewo ho enkokofo ebekọ eye Hillside Pharmacy afi wo Kumasi a obekọ Colinac Herbal, Misty Herbal, Apidank Herbal and afi Freddy Mens ewo keo na wakoho Mama Becky okọ ho a eho nyina no ubenya ndro ibi na watimi ato enkranfo bekọ Kanshi Drug Lane, Kobedia Enterprise, Kings Walk Herbal and afi Repage Ventures, Tenated Herbal, eho nyina no Sadik Nroi pacho uremu wo ho a ubenya bi ato eno echi no ubora eye herbal shops, chemical shops ahodo ni nyina no a Sadik Herbal Center for no ebi ewo ho open no dodo mo to a fra wo mo na ne omuni nkomo ano pay 0244 153511 0244 153511 and after 0557 997797 0557 997797 na woni Sadik Herbal for any enkomo ano pay womo ebeje so Eclipse Collateral Management for Ada Romanti mpacho say ye kasai no mpacho de wo pese wo ye bia wabra wo ye wajapade nkrata de woni eye Eclipse for edi nkomo a eboa wo ye ama won so wajapade nkrata no etimi eye adwuma na afi edisika ababego bochom anopay Eclipse for Ada Roma wo mo je nkrata ni nyina no a wo mo de be ye ma etua sika ewo ho eno echi no wo pay loan a ene woni collateral wo de beje amanage ayeden ede amount no woni eye Eclipse Collateral Management for any enkomo Adenta New Site Abakan Street ana obehu wo mo fra wo mo on 0302 551877 0302 551877 and after 0266999020 0266999020 na woni Eclipse for any enkomo anopating safety and a dissenting just Kona meaning komo ewo Asante Mantemo Embra Mamene Raphael Patrick Safo Eni and Komo Raphael Timika. Good morning, regional youth organizer to say
Mr. Speaker, good morning my brother.
Maybe I fine
Speaker me ho ye na nkofo na so me nya hoto Asante man
why na so ma nya hoto no pay why
Yedi kan Mr. Speaker me na wase akonya ade ama me na no pay o platform so na wuni say yedi kan Ghana mampanyini na na do dan kwafo ado Ashanti region Mr. Speaker na efe kwa sede na na do dan kwafo ado kan say ne mra odi bedi Ghana so aba wie nti oni nam Ghana nyina de aseda e de man ye papa no masofo na nanu ma hemfo Ghana fo a eto abama no no de na kwantu na be gu Asante mem na no na nsa Ghana mampanyini na na do bedi na Asante ma Mr. Speaker odosonko the dodo ne kanyina ne se mra ne be makwan a ka Ghana mampanyini na na do on santra kunwa so bio no nto aso nanso se de Ghana mra ne fitie no enti saa enti Ghana mampanyini esra Asante mai se ne doba a ye frɛ no Dr. Mamudu Baumia nkwa no obetumi abeto anwuma pa ono na na do dan kwa kufu ado obeye na I think se sansem no Asante mai de akoma pa age na no Ghana mampanyini na na do pa free Hello FM na organti interview we na KJT a Central Market wo be hwe se de adwadifo yi ye ma menom ye papa no me what the principal street of Adum e de ni die koshia no Mr. Speaker me gide se wo hu videos na e ko round wo hu videos fine the passion akoma pa ye ma menom e hia papa no e fe yi enti ama ye nya ye hemu ne ni da so bi se na na do dan kwa kufuado in sempa odinam no Ghana mine Asante mine agi atom especially the free agents the man for ne papa for na we dum e kanyina ne say free education so Speaker the enti ama Asante mine ye the free education kan sem ne say Ghana ha ye do so pa ye do so nti yes ye kwada pa ne nya mfa so free education nim and Ghana ha busua bia betumpon a Engomashia na ama Dr. Baumia oje ne fans o Ghana ha kakra ode nimdie di engomashia na ama na do dan kwakufuado oje ne fans o Ghana ha sa nti engomashia de Asante man Yagiatu, Intina MPP, Yagiatu, see a boho by any Puntuaka. It's a speaker. I'm son of importation and this is why. There be go santimene, yeah, santimene.
No, so but just to firm up the campaign, no, President Akufo-Addo oba ye no said the mo pese mu hu no saa na ekode mamu de.
Speaker, Akufo-Addo the fans are one was santimene de. Me sure say what we have to do be an and the fans the kind of support our one was santimene we live to expectation. Na na do call me shia ne na asante hini tumfo edi nkomo oto na no muton say o say ya penipakuo ne region bia e support to ono Akufo-Addo man bi nya mampanyi di ye no de mpuntuduma da na bia we asante ma fi mu yiyi o make that public statement before tumfo o can clear before asante hini da asante hini say was the kind of supporter on the asante e dey ama ono na na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo and we live to expectations. How has he done the project no? We have santimem. Akufo-Addo nsanu adwumanti na ye boje ne so santimem.
Yes, but the mimi bisa ne se ne nsanu adwumanti na dodo na boje ne so dia eno no transition into vote e dey ama Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na
Sika we dey agro ba ofie na wo boje ho me se adwuma panto aso na Dr. Bawumia be ye. Asanteman agibibi ba ko adi e wo sa campaign we mu hwe. They are compared between 2008 to 2016. Na na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo ne George Kumkufo no mu jam puntuduma bebre wa santimem. John Kufo ese project bebre wa santimem a NDC ni John Mahama be di akonya 2009. Na omo di akoma pado asante etwa asa project ne so a asantim puntu akonenim. Enti na ye ne ati asantimem ye nyina enya gidie ba akwa hu se NDC ni John Mahama omo mpa asantefo asem asantim puntu John Mahama ompe so for like interchange Kufo na shase 8 years NDC ni John Mahama oba meye.
Yes, but na do buy and we so for like interchange.
Man kan credential na do buy so for like interchange NDC for Jan or University of Education Winneba for 8 years. Na do buy wabeye interchange na we atwa so aye double road akudu Abuakwa Tano so. And me no kasa ne from Abuakwa to Tano so ekosi Mankran so ekosi Sunyane stretch no ba bia ye eye free Mankran so ebesi Abuakwa bia kan nyina wa ne double road kosi Sunyane.
Abuakwa kwan no mo aye awie.
Nanado I may extend the double road na free but the NDC for Jan no man no
say would Tano so ho no ma University of Education ho no is o friend is enkra I'm said wo free ho no mo no a wo kwa kodru Tano so ho etra Tano so drew ya Santoa girls Coca-Cola etra ko no a ho no kakra no na esi na nka afi wo ko wani ma kodru Abuakwa baby a police station where ni ho nyina na nka ho atutu nkakrakra na
Mr. Speaker ani o ba santi be wote
me Mr. Masem wo kama Ghana nyina gi atumu se ho no stretch ni nyina amoya atumu awie amasese no bibia da din wo ho nyina
Mr. Speaker ani o ba santi me wote me ni amesrewo ene wo po adwuma ma me am sponsor wo ticket na bra na be rebi me say ene wo po morning show Mama sponsor will take it never santi man fa ko round.
Okay.
Ka kwan no. And now nam so de say de wonam brochire kwa bi so mfimfi na wonam ba. Na mum no kwe wo mun say. Ufa ka double road na do aye na free Amstead wo be si Abuakwa Tano so na. Na do ani so ade hunum no wo say yenye double road na nkosi sunyane betem bia nkwanta. Enti wa se wa expanding road no po atra Mankran so ekosi afano southeast west kosi betem na emu maka a free mopper Mankran so junction ebesi Abuakwa hono mo double road no kwa na aka so yi hono free hono na do aye kumase tusunyane double road
say Abuakwa kromu anka sanso the din run about ni so nyina
Mr. Speaker what on kai bla baby
bisa wo fa benkuma na wo ko sehwe bebi ani saa kwan ni nyina motwa atwum correct
me say what
fa de akosunyane ai
saa junction na baby a filling station wa ba ko fa kosi bebi ani ba ko fa kosi sunyane no e ho na double road na extend here free as so for like interchange abedru what is high quine to nchen a wo be kai 2008 Kufo can say Lake Bosumtwi a tourist attraction think any double road in free Coca-Cola has quite interchange ni any Coca-Cola Guinness brewery aponsu kosi lake NDC ni John Mahama be dia kunya John Mahama pass antefo asem ti sa kwan no jaye me no kasa ne
but it's on record and your man so John Mahama de man
no na say ubedi akonya aban NDC bedin fie nwotwe na NDC for ka che so ma anya kwe kranka me anka me sori no anopa di bone obi anka say John Mahama ne NDC anya kwe wa akokra anya asantemam at least minim say KJT Dubai market NDC for na say NPP be wie
so it doesn't
I think I can make that statement
it doesn't come in say John Mahama and pass
but yama unfie nwotwe Mr Speaker yama unfie nwotwe now we say see ade ba akopre ka say no ne achievement wa asantemam a looking at our numbers, looking at the size of the region, looking at the location of Ashanti mine. Now catch them and say umpuntu do market see nyina ne say usi central market Dubai market into Gomahama yemo abatwa na o tan Ashanti fo na utu sa na mo no e ba sa ne ani ada ho. Let me tell you something.
So many market at Gomahama see ya wo acknowledge ya mebo.
Mr Speaker, me say comparatively and me no kata ne. Metimi catch us 49 ambulances. Every constituency in your ambulance. Kumasi Sports Stadium ni Komfanoche. Nanado dan kwa kufu adon sanu aduma. Astrotef makuma 23. Astrotef for your boss ball makuma 23. Asantimem court buildings, court wadan. Aye dimwasem 33. Mene ukasa ne judicial service accommodation. Baby a judge for tier. A umunya asumdue didi asem uncountable. Mene ukasa ne wa asantimem. Be hospitals. John Mahama never commissioned a single hospital in Ashanti region.
Okay.
One commission hospital ba kupe and one kwa na Dubai wa commission 4 hospitals. Any ongoing hospitals are about commission before elections. Me no kasa ne wa Ashanti mai akwan. John Mahama ni NDC katra Ashanti for say and no no na di go do be go Ashanti for akwan because Ashanti for nto abama no. How can somebody be wicked? And yet Ashanti memu ene Okuja to Blackwa na lead campaign team of the NDC in Ashanti region. Onu free fa anwona mem e be catch Ashanti for say or tray kwa emfa so ntoaba. What kind of insult is this? Why is it not an insult?
That be rough. Why should that be a problem for you and why should that be an insult? Because I presume
it's a problem.
Tobuasi. Asantini na wo kasa no eya be a little bit tribal because say kasa wo general secretary can move into the voter region and campaign in the voter region. Should somebody equally begin to say well ya Asantini na wo ba
Mr.
So
Speaker,
I mean, let's have the conversation
Mr.
and taking
Speaker,
out the tribal aspect.
Mr. Speaker, I am single out Okujata Blackwa for a purpose. Okujata Blackwa is in voter region telling his people also NDC saying NDC they should worship NDC. And this same hypocrite drives to Ashanti to come and tell Ashanti people then you come and tell us against the MPP against our way.
Ralph Debbie, Ubetimi make your point without certain words. Will you swear no pay? I don't know the wouldn't say.
Mr. Speaker, only Kumasi and I obey someone who could black one. I can already so I will.
Yeah, but I'm not privy to that. And no engagement.
Anything I may try to help.
Why?
Martin, for the sake of the conversation we are having today, I mean, funny, sir. But let me say this. And yet NDC for and a better fantasy at your kum. And NDC and they are quiet there. That's why I'm called Tali. See, I sent my better badasi. And the free status I am make or TV education. I sent for better bad what the amount of Kabawumia.
Yes, ma'am.
I think that we have seen a lot of significant improvement and development in our Ashanti region. And only Yeshakotwaba. NDC will not tell us. See, you for we any did the money Kotwaba for. The better about 4 by Dr. Baumia. Near 12 years, and so I'm an interchanger. Air Coswono, Yatwaso, Yam Fire Batwon could Yagwene. Ghana for us a woman can say in and say Asante, Abatwa Yakotway, Dr. Baumia said breakfast in Asante. Ghana in Asante, Ghana is expecting massive turnout vote from Asante region, and Asante will never disappoint the Ghanaian people. We are voting massively. You are to buy a more grow. You are to buy a door. So you are having a handful no nanoma catchray. Asante handful a catchray and say, you are to buy Dr. Baumia. Sana so for I was Santimamu catchray. Sana come for a handful. Any people put a Santimamu in a catchray. And I think that is what we are going to deliver to ensure that Dr. Mamudu Baumia people that word to my pa.
Thank you. The original youth organizer of the New Patriotic Party. speaking to us live from the Ashanti region. Now, say you can say because a lot of campaigns and the leadership of the NDC, 33 minutes after 8. Mame Fasidani be Emma opposing in a drone in Bustaba Mixture. One more number 1 on the Ghanaian market. One more Enroy Papa Pacho immune system no aye weak man. Bibika Krabi and now ball at the water form. Immune system no as I said was Shanakena na a drawback one a bebuama immune system no na one a pija na afe akon ediatia Yaribiano. Imbustaba mixture. One more enrono ananope mekam for Eddie amount. What HD malaria, yari, or liver related situation and our problems. Ningina no numbe or a kidney issues are anope. What dress I said one no imbustaba mixture. Ebebwa ye pa. Pacho wakodim paso grakoti yari gonorrhea syphilis. Ningina no etetiwa anope pe imbustuno echakwine na chobina yusu. Ebebwa ye. Pacho owa bokunin and patamua Calamed Pharmacy. Ubenya be ewo na watimi atoni dudu mo pa afi and watching herbal shops chemical shops ahodo ni nyina no ubenya be ato edi afri ho frɛ one on 0246 208496 0246 208496 na when imboost for any incomo anopay na one more bejo so Bayport savings and loans for Adaroma fixed deposit there one more number 1 interest no ewosro anopay wo pese wo di usika sie na usika no adwuma edim faso bebre ebre wo dia anopay as I said when the Bayport savings and loans for adwuma bom the titire wo ye obi a wo ye wan kasa wo business o pe usika no so mfaso dodo na wo di bia show business ne mo dia anopay Bayport nko a ana ne wotena se negotiate the level of interest as I say about sika so na wonso watimi etimi atiso ede anopay Bayport for Adaroma pacho branches ni nyina no ebie boremu na woni wo mo enkodi enkomo se wo won kran hanso akokomlemle ATTC school no enchen hwa pe ubenya wo mo office no Kessben ba ko ewo ho wo mo be ma flexible payment terms pacho ene usika nkokem haircut sembia ni baby a wonfa usika nkoto Bayport ma ye ma metiu bibia emfa free so anopay Bayport anesese udi usika nyina no e de kokoye wo investment ebeboa wo ye ji omo numbers no na frɛ wo mo na woni wo mo eni nkomo anopay 0245 153283 0245 153283 and after 0263 007922 0263 007922 na when the Bayport savings and loans any enkomo anopay na womo ebejo so ukita 5,000 Ghana cedis fabra na fabra beye investment. Africa Ziga is seated in the studio. But me man achena me man akwaba na me mo na baso ye pa. Amache.
Yeah, Kwame Jesu.
Let us say.
Nyame adomara kwa. And na me hwam wa Canal France International.
I see.
Na me share adisa na me hu journalist phobia no o machi hwe camera no. Na ba ku bi me share suit ni na me adisi should be Kwame for me. Ese ye Kwame okwada na ni a nanim nya fete sew. Na me we dey be malawi fo ibia.
Kessben.
We dey be malawi fo ibia. Eje Kwame. Where da why there? Yes, a comprehensive report.
Thank you.
Which is a Kessben what the ana dey asem.
Of course, yes, they say no. What the others cannot beat us to it, you know. Yes. And they say you're called international.
Yeah.
And I promise you, says they say you and programs obeying in a Kessben media ni bia. And what the greatest opportunity say one also be reporting.
Yes.
They teach you and General Assembly meetings. And we'll be reporting it live. And one can say the best surprise.
Yes.
It's been a great opportunity and experience. And see, my other you and for us. I mean, I'm so my idea. Much a chamber yakwaba. But in come out do be now. Mienu bebe din komo wa Asante bantam sisi a Rafa keka bia no pay menim se o kasa na o jojo MPs ni bebre na rembo ya ko ye di nyina no na ye adwuma na MPs ni bebre esre electorate no se wo monto abamba wo dodo na so ba mfie nan wo mo ambom homodin ba akokora anope ye the list ni bi beba kakra ye put it together ye the beba watchna ye ba ye beto aso in the next 10 days ya catch about the parliamentary elections now we will help you to decide baby asese woto waba nipa woto waba mana ebeboa medical catcher Dr. Bawumia ne John Mahama ne Alandie wan kasa hwe wo policies and wo programs the omo promise on our faculty waba but MPs ne die we can measure them because at least obi so yemrahye bedwani na oba emrahye bedwamu modalities ne simple the measure wo no parameters na very simple. One, Oshe nipa no contribution to debate on the floor of parliament and only ye kind because we mrashe bedwani a ya nsoma ase brabe tontos e wo mrashe bedwam ye se bekasa na gina won krofo anam na di nkomo ni bi ma wo mo and no your first major responsibility enti o contribution to the debate and no ye one. Okay. Two, parliament adwuma ne ye ne se wo besori akasa wo floor no so nko a ya chichem yesi committees ahodo wo ho obia hwe ne background wo expertise ekura wo nim de ekura ne yakase okay ye memfa nko rules committee memfa nko health committee ho ne yesusu se ye de okọ a obetimi abo ho mode ye bekọ saa committee no so ne ahwe modern mu a saa nkrofo yi so boye wo committee no so de etosu mienu questions so ensem bi se ya yete ha ye bi se ya nana ukọ constituency wahu bibi wa constituency ade kro na uhu ye no enye se wo betimi afri wo pemu actual statement ediama leadership na etimi aba na reflect se wonso wo bisa question say na anu bridge ya ebu ye Rose minister da be na abeba be ye bridge di amaye wo de wantimi ankasa kra na enye question abebisa ebia yesi market bi ewo constituency nim chip compound bi na ye aka ho aka nwuram eye wo MP na said yes we be raise question no na afa we bisa said da be na health ministry no any Ghana health service kwakọ complete chip compound say adwuma we want me anye bia I see no reason why say yes ato abama say brabet na parliament wa debate no want me an contribute eba no committee adwuma ye want me an kasa wo honso yehwe bebre na wo yehwe wo TV so ye ba plenary behwe ukọ eye public gallery ho tete ho na wo hwe de omo ya bebre na ate ho kra wo mo phone so an wo mo miamia sa ankrofo ni nyina sase yesem ne ye de omo gu akire they don't deserve so mbesa aba ha bi oti ase afei eba na advocacy na avempo wo ye MP a me say ye nka ncho se kotena emrahye bedwam na kodi phone so ho nkomo se phone na me ton wi hwan na beto bia ma me nye noa enye bodwa table so dwadie yesi ko na ko kasa ma wo manfo enti se mrahye bedwam ho kra no na ye odin na untimi nkasa committee nso a obi an ho so untimi nkasa bisa question so eno so ye odin untimi mbisa eba na advocacy radio so kasa ne ade ni nyina no ni nyina aka wadwuma ho se mrahye bedwani enti eno nso no kwa be na afa so a wo ye no advocacy no wo ye ne sen se wantimi ankasa o mrahye bedwam wantimi anko radio so ni ade so ankasa antwe wo manfo ne hawa ambo hu dawru anya hu dede ma aban na dwen amaso ankoso ovu bia amawa ene na mrahye bedwamu na wo ba ye no be ye den wo be je de na be ye wo be pe de ya ankasa ede na be ye enti die panti asese ye sa ahwe ho so ne ye sa to abama wa ho ofe wusika anasa wo de ya number last one 5 community development emrahye bedwa no emra mo passe ye policies e ba ye loans a mo je ye bibia mo ye bia no feedback be na wo constituency a wo sa de ma wo wo kwa woni o mo bodwa mo hia de mo didi mo ho nkomo de MPs ni bebre wo ho a mo to aba ma wo mo hu wo mo ache enkurasi ni titu MP no wo ba wo ma what district capital ni ate so MP aba na nkese so oba ha ne enso wantimi ama wasa konkra woboa kakra wo de be ma mo nso mo di ato mo hunti wo ma wo mo wini wie ye no wo mo asa afatiri mo de de aka wo mo bra na wo mo bo no ho e wo nkra ha nokra ni nie we enye se betuo bia nokra ni nie enti sa niema ye amabobo so yi nyina no se MP na ntimi anya bia amwa wa sira mi reason tia enne obeso ya homache 5 o'clock se wo kwa sala akoto abade ama obi so medi uso se MP member of parliament edi entia mumien ka no kranchire ye ho because some kwase do so wo mrase bedwam numbers ni ye pese ye dibika ho ye nte so 275 no kwa ka me kwa nke famra 100 ana 150 dodo na ba wo mo meka hwe enkra wo mo nya hwe wo fro mo kra no mo dwane wo mo mpese wo bekasa wo ya mpinsu a wo nya teacher ni o Kwambevi Parliament one alcohol intina no pay wetin
Kofi
emrase baby am yeto tomatoes
David
na du fufuo ne yeto
David
kasa emrase baby no kasa advocacy kabi mayente enti ne yase parler French word kasa mayente wonka enti se wontimi nkasa se ni se enti yese ato abade mo for what reason
asemu
bebre na bon emrase bebiafo no bebre na anya ade wo mo abon bebre na so brofo na ye kan ye wo mo problem wo mo ntimi express wo mo ho na se wo susu wo ho enhwe wo ho se brofo ne ye de ye official language wudu ho abetimi aka bia e de enti a wo course ye nto abama e de enti a Kwambevi
Kofi
wunim se brofo e wuntimi nka aye normal
echna great betwam
brofo
Kwame
Brofo brofo wunim se wuntimi nka bi wunim se official language nso aye ka omrase bedwa enye French and enye Latin and enye Portuguese aye brofo enti se wuntimi nkoka bi nkasa ba nkrofo dia enye wo prese ye nto abama asa anye den
ene ehu hia
hia se obeko wasi obi ata ehu hia
o ka se bimu kurampo ho a yeto aba no mo nko ho biem omo edu aye kura so beba no suma assembly members
wo mo aye sabode no asuma sabode no kra he no mo bo they say wo mo ate so kra dia ba 500 MP mu anu wo bo nsa 200 eno na da wo mo de da nkrofo no ba say wo mo bo za sabode dia wo mo bo
400 Ghana
ye be bo
na bo bia di wa
na we de feru bia ni ye be bo di wo mo anya de ni nyina malist
ebiro
bebre na so ya
also boss 400 bia ayire doso
also send 400 the man the chairman so fanko boy
Kessben
okay
Maminti Okakransa no bad direct so yes there may be a direct question Rasha Bedwam no report here free ho what the vice president chia report but your device the beto check me dealing with Rasha Bedwam for me see in the next 9 days so before I will be cast a ballot we do kokromoti bebo ink nim say me to abade ama asumasi so me Rasha Bedwam na wonim de enti awo enya sa ye ntiase yo ye be chiro de ntiase se wo to abama asumasi na wo tutia sa nipa we won fata so be Rasha
da
wom ga be business o wonim se ye wo Rasha Bedwafo bi wo Ghana wom na give visa man krofo
bebre
wom da be business
bebre koton no man so beton
na ye suma se ko kasanda bo a wo krofo ana se ye suma o se bra na be travel and tour agent na command bi we beka because baby e ko ya ye free bay MP se ba ho a wo mo de committee din na ba ye de wo mo be ye ho nyina ye beka
so na create
MP ni say ye nto ababa no Science and Environment Committee members are mo wo so a esese mo COP 29 na mo ko study na mo hu de wiase ne ka wo mo ko aye ne wo mo sunu wo mo ba ne wo mo niema wo mo ye we will talk about it why shouldn't we talk about it Sika de try flight ticket dem a wo mo Sika wo ba ye wa me bobra bia wa me ye hwe
ye your mind so
everybody
yes Kwame
just dem bom za kwa na ba wo betiatia be de say ya 10 days na aka mo wakoto aba entu aba mo obi a obeba wo me ya de tini bia mfa ma
yes Kwame ye lika ka cheti for say say election
Kessben
ultimi nkotie ba bia apart from Kessben na makasem ya ka yenim de yeka
exactly
ene yenim de yeye enkotie ba bia ye bobo result amawa what is electoral commission de na ba no amende ne de no enkotie sa de enkotie ba bia tiafa be can you very serious enkotie ba bia wo ya report no hwe ne koyi ana afi wa na ho sa wonte captain of the bridge no hello and why you no madam Bisiti Kessben is known for current affairs and
elections yeah
it's simple like ABC Kwame 2 years ago and I'm a kind of fear say the battlefield of this election is Ashanti region
exactly
Abem.
Yes.
Yes, Kwame. And I will tell you why. But before that, my mini can claim.
I said they pass. I didn't know compare the achievement of Nana
yes
against
John
Mahama
yes
project
yes
also the signature project yeah you can feel like
visionary and fiscal projects
yeah what don't saka ehun say si ho right
yeah
I know na grofo twa pa
yeah Kwame mame kasa asem we see Ralph kasa bi fa
Kessben.
road no see we are on radio so we need to be very circumspect and all that. Now car road and free Coca-Cola. Ekokwesi Ebuakwa, not Ebuakwa. It's a Coca-Cola to
Bosom Tree.
Okay. Yes, road. Okay. Or say President Kofone start here. Ena Nana do down Kufuado buy. Sorry, NDC buy no mujagu. Mame Claire sadi we say. NPP fire there pa ba Mame Claire we. Sa road no. A started free and Loga Junction. It would be free and Loga Junction. As a CA interchange a one Loga Junction. It interchange no Mame Kase we answer matwaso. So I'm interchange no way. I am Loga Junction interchange. Chairman Sabus the time the call. Tamana omudugu no so say. You on your shin no back as you know. And or fighting and what day. And Loga interchange, at the call. Now, I break some no, make the documents at say, sign interchange, it's meant for Anloga Junction, not Swami.
Kessben.
So, next some year interchange war, Anloga Junction. Near you do a carriage at your free Anloga Junction, at your far Anloga Carpentane, wood for him. It's near Omodi Akosi Asqua. It would do Asqua, Timber Gardens, near Say interchange, our Timber Gardens. Normal reverse road na babesi and media runabout. Na ya twasu straight from Coca-Cola. E dia kwa kwesi Sewa Junction. And you see a dual carriage. So this is what happened. Alliance Française.
Kessben.
French government and then sponsor that project. It will almost 70% and a normal sponsor. And a Ghana ye counter fund near 30%. Na ye 30% no ye ditria affected a for no more yebubu buomo dane compensation and yes itua enti on say na ese president Kufu to anragafo no etu to anragafo no bia 50 years e bia 30 years 40 years any adia ene no so emuso from Anwaga Junction ekosi Asqua time na market no etu to am nese se wonya baabi e relocate to am you cannot just evacuate them just like that. So President Kufu went back to the Alliance Française for the catch room say, San Kufu you two or more as a relocate to but yenya land ye nim adie beye see yes I in the village demo. And Alliance Française for the castle okay, they would do a wood village.
Yeah.
Ewo Sokoban any asabono ye beye diamam. I don't know ye beye park, ye beye police post. Ye be fire post and ye be ye baby obia oto unuya no carpenter so see why complete village very beautiful the whole Ghana been one okay and almost say almost sa project na and ye so almost take kwan no so di si brewery okay because omunya sika fan to aso fan ko Sewa Junction straight to lake and ye see teso ne ye di sika no e di kokoye ehono ye hono so a interchange no so no sika no so bete eti ye be invested that money for future e ba na dia interchange na ma who say ukwaluaga obututu eyini dina traffic light dina na ke bo be interchange so they have to hold the interchange no matter kwan no so e dia akosi brewery na tese dia akoye Sokoban wood village eti sika no e ba no e ba John Mahama time the second threat of the man how investing and no be drainages okay instead of the over starting touch on so the be drainages and the etina na do na aba and no aba be continue so it wasn't the project that NDC buyer no buy na baby ababesia no as simple like it okay tinana Kufuado and aba be the dual carriage from brewery ho and the akotu Sewa kwa adam ko mu say e dual fantastic ba kwa NDC for a big mistake.
Saying,
am I a big mistake? Me say,
Kessben.
Ashanti region is the battlefield for this election. And the great Americans and say, "You two are baby since 92. Why baby we need Greater Accra? You win the election in the nationwide." But it has happened twice that NPP winning first one in the Greater Accra, but yet they lost the election. They lost in Greater Accra, but yet they won the election in the first one, 2008 and the 2020. You get me? So it is becoming clear that you can lose Greater Accra and go ahead to win the election. Now, you see the battlefield is Ashanti region because Mahama Humi say, our project will Ashanti region, but we did so at the debate, at the votes. Say. Now to Dan Kwakufado, Akwa inner rules near there. So it be the competition. But you see, I have told people, say, election when I come. Obi obeka cho say achievement in kwani de kanya no credit. Kwame, obeka say makasa adu say. This election is a tribal and religion, whether you like it or not. Because of baby a shas ye di free any baby a ba bedu any development bi. A tribal and religion. If they say whether you like it or not, sanity. And I say we maka for 2 years and I makasa say we say. Now listen to me. Oko Ashanti regional. NDC for good communicators, powerful communicators. Ashanti region for dorm. But today, so person here reinforcement. Nothing ko for kasatre people of Ashanti. And who say, and you ko for ya buya kwasia. As I see a two abadima NDC, you don't take Okudeta Blackwa, never. Because Okudeta Blackwa is one of the guys that is very hated in Ashanti region. You don't take Felix Ofosu-Kwakye to Ashanti region to go and speak to people. He's one of the hated characters in the Ashanti region. They did not do research. Take Sami Jamfide. Fakwa Mpoku Fako ayi. John Jinapo. Oni ya wono ayi. Mampong. Chini ye. Eno onu ni Kumasi. Ni huni ya samu ho. Diameka na wati asye. Nana ya jantwa. Aokoi. Fantastic. Nana ya jantwa. Fantastic. Odu ora kodobonsu. Wani ahemfa solve omu problem. Woye Kumasi mayor. Waye mayor da. Kumasi bawa wati. So Kumasi sore no ye iya. Kodobonsu ti. Kodobonsu nim kasa ye beka. Ebe tonko fo asum. Sabe jamfi patasi ni boy. Okosku oke NUSC. Woye Kumasi boy. Wonum di obeka. Even say ye persecute the ko wonum di obeka. Ebe tonko fo trim. But there's some characters of the Omoko no meti betai. I'm telling you. Ometi. Any many years so mo mu fi ho. Na enkofo amabobo mu di no etra Ashanti region ye aduma. Aso manye, umadu konti akufo ado atwe ho afri na Bamia campaign Kwame. If you speak to the NPP gurus, they will tell you that because of the economy the way here, uchirebu chenkofo amontiase. The economic indicators ne baby abedu no ucheche mu still enconfront tiase free say ekufo ado abegu omeduma. The reason why Yama wine free Bamia campaign, they don't want him to share the same platform with Bamia. Nano who abeya because ekufo free say ekufo ado hu ehi. You get me? So things like this, you get it right. They don't like that people. There are some people they don't like them. You don't take the Akumasi for thinking different. Yes, you white. I'm telling you. So that is that, Kwame. The credit bakupe. Nese komu tombo ase research na because listen, sorry enforcement okay. Me I don't see say wrong. If it ye to ababia the dying embers of the moment, you know. Who for the year 2000, Mr. Akwahoy, kwesi aho mu South interest for or the Toniedu free Aprade. Ombe na betre Kumasi the boom sa 204 sa to every election. My first election coverage of the year 2000. I may report. Minim send the election CCT.
Kessben.
So as for this one, they got it wrong. Mo ya mo ma kofun kofobo. Say. So that is that.
All right. Now, make kind statement to BCC.
Kwame.
Yes.
Kwame. Wakasa matrese. Melinda ho. Na
Yaba Parliament. Quick one. But mean on Ashanti politics, just about 2-3 minutes. Yamba MPs in India. So in your work as a journalist, Brazil Bedjano say wako. I mean, one way bomb home the unim kakra. More list ni bebre wa ha. Yabebubo winner and Serhi.
Okay. Kwame.
Yes.
Mamemra Ralph Kasa no kan no so. O kasa yi pa branch no chase no. Hu se na mesre because onim kasa boy communicator. Be dru baabi no na baabi o de fa ne de. Nanka o ye akọ. Ebre we no adru no. Wanhwe ye wasem bi abeka no. Obi betime agina so e mo ne buofu nkoto aba ne ma. Asempa na meka no. Ebre ye adru. Mesi efri na ekro. Kofi. Obenya Dr. Tape a ebeba. Any ade o ka sem no wan kan yi a ohu ahinti obeka say etimesre no campaign do obi atimi ko ba bi ko campaign ana ko fika ye no se omo agetin rob go omo hu ahin dada se nipa no hu ahin a enya na so obeka okura bi advantage ma
exactly
what you say enti anu credit ka meka na ko ka se na kan se no obi so ba bi a na ne bufu mesre ebra we no yama ye kasa no honte obi a be kasa bia yama honte de atoso bi mu nso no eye abato no ebre no Kwame yisi eno a omo eka say ensemtrofo ye nhwe kwan a ye befa so na yetumi ye declare results
that's it ensemtrofo ye declare
but ebinum wo ho a na emsa na wunya maaye yi di tum anim sofo kankam wasem nka ho asem man pa obo social media nkrofo bi tete ho won be kan sem bi influence nkrofo no so mi Ghana ha o
bo me dey akro be project and so
project dey be what you say enti ye nhwe ye kasa
but projection is not declaration
I know correct.
Who project it? As some reporters. Reporters and so more figures. And so declare results.
What I say? Enti ebasre. About to obre ukoto abawi a no akwa them.
Okay.
No what results no.
But I say now what results. It is only 9 o'clock on the dot. Now Member MPs nation electoral commission for Kroya. Apesa makafo ya wo ka bi ma wo mo anope wo mo de ade bi aba me so bani nye hokra it is not for them to be selective when it comes to the media houses sa asem we ya ka kire mu o sa ne ma na mo ye ya ka de ya kire mu and bra one more issue statement na deputy chairperson in charge of operations what will issue memo the amane district directors regional directors any constituency directors ni nyina subject accreditation for media houses okay. I bring you greetings from my secretariat ahead of the elections day on 7 December. This comes to request that you send in the names of credible media houses. See a statement, you know. I say ahead of the election day on 7 December. This comes to request that you send us the names of credible media houses, i.e., radio stations and TV stations. In your district and regions, and only a first paragraph. And what is the meaning of credible? Why they decide they say media way you're credible and our media way you're credible? And only the first question. Second paragraph. I say the purpose is to enable us, provide them with accreditation, which will allow them entry into the constituency collation centers and the regional collation centers as follows. And district director of EC and constituency nim now one chere district director and the better say media house with radio station where you're credible intimidini diama EC head office TV station where the ayon boy cheaper want to consider so more credible and yen for mu din ye den enka ho saa nkrofo no ana ye be mo the opportunity say constituency collation center no wo mo nko ho ye ma sa de ne maso EC for mu nyai sa
na what
the numbers na 8 media houses per each constituency collation center constituency bia no 8 media houses yate one more breaking it down 3 TV stations 1 per 3 per TV station 3 no more per so obi aba nipa mienu per 2 personnel each no say wo fa 3 TV stations na one more say TV station bia the nipa mienu anti times 3 we are looking at 6 people from TV stations radio 5 radio stations okay 1 per each radio station. Into radio station be a nipa bako. What is the purpose of this memo? Sa memo we bedding. As far as one is you want to control what? You don't have to control anything. Already no who is in Ankasa no trust issues. And Crawford doubt when your man be so this is the opportunity. A media no should be allowed to report vividly. Obia the who be a one can was. And no nebe we credibility ni bibia transparency are fine. Now we ya say we selective media. And you know one not in the district office. Ebia na journalist be to radio be so board the china no. One for needing and it's our media house need the opportunity to report from the district collation center or the regional collation center. Region, region, no, what was the regional collation centers? Regional collation centers, what we hear 12 media houses per each regional collation center. Now, and Krahanum, radio stations, Greater Accra. TV stations are highest. And to Uber Greater Accra, they are telling you, say, Greater Accra Regional Collation Center. When we hear 5 TV stations and 7 radio stations. And to 5 and then 7, no. Why am I best selecting and why am I selecting? Eh? One more never decided you come back. Election, moon pessi a back cover, moon can't chase a moon pessi a back cover. What you say? Kumasi radio station and TV stations are here. I will catch them and say, "Oh, Kofa Kumasi 7 radio stations, and I do more regional collation center." For what reason? I didn't.
Now, why now you know what Japan?
Who you want? Where Japan? Now, report. I found out the Metropolitan Assembly ni mua. Metropolis ni mono. 7 radio stations no one
na be fa
Okofa Good News FM and Okofa when
na constituency be radio station or cry saying constituency back on.
And you know what is going to happen. You know what is going to happen. MPs now who call constituencies no more be radio stations no wo ni EC directors ni free no wo mo kwa kolobe o mame nkrofo ni bra enti no ekra wo se bi MPP ni NDC sa confusion na EC for mo pesa mo boa wo mo de ba abato we mu na why would the electoral commission want to do that?
Omo samna bi na we there
what will restrict this idea na yede what will restrict the idea? Greater Accra region ha so we per 5 TV stations a one
be you know
who be you cabro no and I before
one be
say
and I said twifo no be you no why you brofo fo mi no ana now you wan waja
and now be for pro NDC media houses now for pro NPP media houses na be
say na be no
who be say you see Zadiama we na yeka do confusion ne ho a mo nkofa confusion bi ama
enye
government asumdue da de ba bi a wo mo ye mo ho ban o no mo nya Zadiama na
wo we die omo samra bi
sa statement memo internal memo ana wo issue yes ana apie wo issue dia ma omo district directors ne regional directors why Oko asase FM online da ho
na say na open
easy for them. Electoral commission are what problem is it?
Then they open.
At the end, one more person will descend to one person restricting media coverage. For what reason?
Yanka yam frɛ ye papa ya ta frɛ no ha no. Na ye musa no muye. Anka reach him frɛ no.
Adi menti asie. Adi konti menti asie de say. 12 media houses per each regional collation center.
Yes.
Na yama 5 TV stations, 2 personnel.
Yes.
The
cameraman and the reporter.
Cameraman, reporter, 10 people.
Seven
radio stations. 7 radio stations. One penny per back from each radio station.
And I can say your TV station, radio station, but with TV sound radio.
Yes, sir.
So in this case, how do they determine it? Maybe your radio station. Kessben your radio station.
Oh, TV.
Yes, our TV station. Jehen amofa. Say mofa me ni mi onu ni na. It means that my short on call for big time.
Yes.
Yeah,
and correct.
My short on for big time.
Yeah.
And I say ofa me TV. You will tell me radio.
Yes.
Obi old man will tell me radio
on. So it means the nipa na for TV no or koye adwuma me no. Or be reporter on my TV as a reporter on my radio.
Amasa na. Yeah, mo na TV station bia. You inviting radio station be inviting.
Yes.
What the ahomete ko no office bia ade bi cost no or their force
abontin no
can confusion
because na the home crowd say general election year baby much for the media houses ni say obi a person report bia no fa listen bra it natural sense crowd what it means is that se obi eba perimeters aye to aba na onkura accreditation ontimi so eti eba ne say na modi sa accreditation ni ma ye wi
na ka me bebusa say accreditation center dia mo say yetimi ma
na ka me kwa ka bebusa say eti eba sa na collation centers wo mo so accreditation kwa na
this memo dey eno ye different o collation centers no per this memo no accreditation of the memo mo dey different yes enti ye ma accreditation so betimi akọ collation center wa wontimi nko the general accreditation no mo dey ma wo bia no wo mo limit no e ba the collation centers
na tell say eno na fe na say apply for eno ana say
enti na wo mo say wo mo directors ni mom na nhwem no mo mfa din ni nye den
emra
enti nye wo na say apply
na bia
me kai statement no want here
na tell say na Kwame say bia me radio station ya ye fi say bia Kofi Frempo na betimi report e collation center na bia say na wo kan nipa no mpena semo a na obefa me Dereka na me so no bia bi ntumi nya na ubuwa station na wa station
ye tie ni say is regional boss or greater Accra betimi akase Kessben kura won ti din da enti won fa yenka obetumi akase joy me nti din da enti me mfa mo nka obetumi decide this or no ni favorite stations a wo pe no and wo be submit your why
mas we dey mas
let's just conclude crowd 25th what is the day before yesterday
yes
eti the names ni crowd am wo
bra ya nyum ho hwe
obi anka ho
ya nyum ho hwe jije ntom ya we
obi anka ho ase
before we see crowd we say ni beba no ese say o ba bonten na be chim you understand ebi ana no ma bi wo ha yente ase the reason why obi a we yes but say obeya de we na we discriminate am obi ebi a obi aboka a prepared in nkofo election coverage odoba ko training to vest the abo mo recorders we ya talk credit bibia is set afia be ko yesi be dinim yesi am be kwa ma member ko ba na afia me kwa na se be buy e the confusion be ba enti who ni is no before be ba out with this come out never church me say the reason why we will need to you have say 5 radio stations, 7 TV stations, our collation center in the constituency level. 2 no. As a so be chim, ne say a tasuma na san tasum. It is a tasumwa ni akabidi amam. San tasuma ya raise red flag. Ni acha we say when they you never ba into jai. Na bia mo obi anko bi.
Na ana Kofi na de wo kan kura no. Badu wo kran ka wo kan se bi ni panum bekom no. Why a center bi wo ho a ube project bibia e bia obi onya kwan kom no omo kotra ha na bia o ma report dem kan atma say obi akọ event bia like dem fan say
na collation ni nyina ne say collation ne say
say ya keka bom
police station resort e buy ya set bibia wo ya gigi police station resource ni nyina ye figures ne ya keka bom obi afa na ni achi ye mewie meka say obi nya 10 ana ya koma ni 20 na base listen. The peace of this country is paramount than any other individual interest. It's the confusion, beban. When you know your tactics, constituencies, MPs, your tactical games don't play.
Beba. For example, my memory example. We say 3 TV stations, 2 personnel per station. 5 radio stations, 1 personnel per station. And you see, I here. Let's say, we are talking about the constituency level. Now, Ashanti region. Nebia ye ko Bantama. Bantama no afa wuntumi station. Ofa wuntumi no akofa Ash FM. No akofa TV radio station bia obi anim se oye pro NPP ayi miensa pe o TV station miensa pe sa miensa we say wo betimi say possible dia media house
woman excellent
udu amko ho no mo a what deprive obi nti we say bibi kotia NDC on bede no maka you get me what about your baha say na say bia ye ko quality na ka kire me say TV stations emra ho no SYZ na radio stations emra SYZ radio gold ne power ne ye fe ne say Accra FM ho na amu ye pro NDC for no what select wo mo je be kwa say bibi koso tia NPP abede no I don't know the reason why I'm the side we are. I saw my Bible team Kwame. Rebecca Kofa confusion. Because
say friend woman you musam ye.
We don't need to call them. But we don't need to call them.
Richard the
before I give a Bible before I give a Bible Tino. As a so much say this is what open your media engagement. Call the media houses. na catch you say bia experience bia ye nyaye the year 2016 this time around you limiting the media no or the collation room in the constituency and the regional level as simple like ABCD we are no what chiremu ye sen confront tiasia you best start raising red flag ni anu what tiasia asem say media commission bem
na me
esa media commission bem come esa national media commission bem
na GJ for so bem
yes
give up for so bem
GJ give up for
selection
media commission ebem
Kwame selection come to the region GJ for na aye now say aye for na ayi for na nya there then say the okay there obi we interest onya no say
alright bega washi mama minya adwuma imra why na yeni nkomo 30 minutes after 9 this is Kessben 92.9
Kessben
MPs no one was here bruta MPs ni bebre na anya de wo mu hwie na report ga wo mu nya de question kura wo mu ntimi misa wo mu nya de na ma memma wo fa chi
yes yi brofu edu kukura ntumi opanya ja kum le kan wo se LPC bi wo ha ye fa no brofu edu kukura ntumi brofu no ye duru etu kukura ntumi ni wasa atena asem wonyo bi obeka pa wo ya no wasa atena wo ya no atena si tu kokumase a your bronu bi ye for brofu edu usu hon man akokochi etu wase se brofu edu akochi you understand to kochi sanete dia be ko atiase eti sa ko abi a lot of members of parliament brofu na hinda omo political performance ewo parliament the gallery the preliminary kwame bad but who continue so okase radio so a key program kwame see a dissolve issue obe cheche ba no me company na but oduru parliament hono a na akoyasem and kwame ebisu a problem how to understand technical issues many MPB din komo wasi du animra se ne omo ankofo asafro omo eye consultations kwame ehu because asabo ye cause we member of parliament but what tiase the technicalities and legalities no e bombard no chi ofre onu no we onu an colleague no acheche ni mu ada chairman
sabu so akasa asem
mama kasa mo secho if I tell you also parliament you was so move motion your statement so make statement and your sebia budget now join debate in all this stuff motion statement no if I tell you the number of volumes of a year chairman sabusu napo Joyce oma trotro dia mankofo akwabe be onwa
nana mamenye aduma
afenu Maakye nom trauma dia mankofo a ebe me se me member of parliament bi kwame wo ko parliament 2004 to 2012 2004 to 2016 owie na aduma kwame osore kasa 3 times
onya de nana mamenye aduma
mra oda kobra
mi wi ane abobodin no we no wonya de enye yibia debate bia ne ho wonya de medasi nana wonya de anya de
na me pa montiase ye disi amaro kwame ya mo montiase se parliament yen ko jisika be ego taw
dabi
yen ko parliament be jisika se obi bob ahye ene ye ba be ye hu aduma yen ko parliament si be sika be ye ko jisika be to ayi KVIP ye be ye KVIP ye se ye ko shamra eye angolate word parler jojo ye ko kasa ye de brofo so ne kasa etu brofo nya jai
enko ha ho medase 16 minutes after 9 na modi asem be krom ha ne but on you afidie free here ye bo MPD no onya de wonya de no what take you decision wo betu atia na no watu atia no we nitiatia ne tentia no ofa ba chi
ya me de
na empomo te say
na me adun Kwame na ho so
erade adaroba yenso ye ho ye pa obatampa fo ho ye
obi a ho ye
me ho na ache
o no kre o teacher wo
be je so pa ho afenso
medase
on say da over adope ma yedi nkomo prostate ho nkomo ana yedi
fa pa
na ya hwese problems e wo ho no ubetimi aboa na ya solve ni nyina ma minchi wa no
yo we de Kwame na me shop na ya etiefo ni ahwefo asamre o magimre etie Kessben TV ne radio ampa se de mu ina nim no medjuma me ya asem hwe prostate ade bi a in fact ehun aduro na me madoma maduro esa ya de no complete intunu ama sɛ meka ho asɛm a na meka na akoduro so portrait yare bi a ɛmɛma nkwa na ɛyɛ ɔmo mɛma ɛdi bɛ sɛ mfa sɛ 40 years ɛkɔ na ɛyɛ ɔmo ana mɛka sɛ 30 years ɛkɔ na ɛyɛ ɔmo na portrait no yɛka portrait yɛ honam akɔ bi ɛpata yɛ dwonsɔ twa no ho na ɛnum ɛna dodo ban yɛ de dwonsɔ no free dwonsɔ twa no mu bɛsena kɔ yɛbɛma mu no ɛnam yankopɔn yɛ ma mɛma nkwa because ɛno na sɛ bɛma hyɛ ɔbaa na sɛ sperms na ɛbɛsena kɔ sɛ ɔbaa no ho a ɛnam prostate gland no mu na ɔde nso bi boa sperms no sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ sperms bɛtumi anante akɔ ɔbaa no ho nti no n'adwuma paa yɛ no na prostate no ɛwɔ hɔ a ɛhono honam akɔ bi a ɛwɔ honam dua no mu a ɛtumi hono ma no yɛ yie na ɛhono a ɛde nsusuanso bi te sɛ dedi kan paa ne sɛ ɔbɛdwo nso pii anadwo bɛdwo nso boro bɛsɛ mmiɛnsa consistently anadwo na kyerɛ sɛ wo start yɛ saa no a adwo nso saa no a pɛ ɛho asɛm hwehwɛ ɛkyiri akwan na yɛ prostate ɛno akyi no wogu so a wodwo nso saa no a ɛyɛ meka me se prostate symptoms no ɛyɛ graduation ɛsade saa na ɔmu a bɛdu baabi no sɛ dwo nso no ka wo no ama ho ayɛ ha na woyɛ adwo nso agu ho didim bɛdu baabi nso na dwonsɔ no ka wo na wokɔgya sɛ wɔwo dwonsɔ a ɛbɛdi mmerɛ ɛne sɛ kwansim na wonya ntumi dwonsɔ yi wobɛkyem abransa na wotumi adwonsɔ anaa so sɛ wo dwonsɔ a dwonsɔ no ahoɔden a ɛde ba no bɛhwɛ na aba fam buroni frɛ no low urine stream na ahoɔden aba fam anaa so sɛ bɛtumi ɛwɔ mu a bɛhwɛ na yɛfrɛ sɛ ɛbɛtumi ama wo dwonsɔ how do you call it ɔmamasam akɔ fam ɛsɛ bɛsan so atumi ama ɔdwe nso bogya wosisi bɛtumi ayɛ ɔya na saa nɔɔma no nyinaa gugu so ɛkɔ n'anim no nyinaa no na ɛkyerɛ sɛ prostate ayɛ abɛsoa wo nti sɛ wobɛtu ho anammɔ wontu ho anammɔ deɛ minima ne sɛ prostate aduro wokɔ hospital a aduro ne hɔ aduro no ɛwɔ hɔ a yɛde bɛma hɔ sɛ bia wohu sɛ bi a dwonsɔ no wasate dwonsɔ pii anadwo wofi sɛ ɛbɛha wokɔ hospital akɔhwɛ sɛ bɛtumi aboa wo a aduro no yɛde bɛma hɔ no ɛyɛ tamsulosin hydrochloride ana finasteride no adwodwo odwonsɔ no a odwonsɔ no ano but ɛyɛ den encure yadeɛ no because it manages the symptom na manage nti ɛwɔ mu saa no a wakɔ hospital a egu so a wonum aduo no nyinaa na prostate hyɛkyerɛ den ɛyɛ kɛse nti one day wobɛsɔre no na wosɔre odwonsɔ a ɛmba biem na kasa no ngya mu ɛbɛtumi kɔ ama adwonsɔ agu ho a wonim sɛ dwonsɔ dew udu ɛyɛ saa no wobɛtumi adwonsɔ sɛ dwonsɔ dew afei de duru baabi a wontumi ndwonsɔ no a wobɛkɔ hospital wokɔ hospital a ɛde dodo bɛyɛ na bɛyɛ den bɛhyɛ ɔbɛma mu aborɔfo frɛ no kateta na ɛno mu na wobɛdwonsɔ afam sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a wobɛyɛ free na saa yadeɛ wei ɛna ɛme adom ama ma aduro a aduro no ɛma ne gyegye symptom no kɛkɛ ɛhwonke prostate no a ayɛ kɛse no sɛ prostate no mfa sɛ ne kɛse ayɛ nti na makɔfa saa nsɛm wɔ ɔhaw yi na abrɛw ɛhwonke no ɛnormalize no ɛma wo ho tɔw na wei na meka sɛ mahwɛ nipa bebree ɛno pɛ na medwene mu sɛ a mahwɛ nipa close to about 1,000 people na saa ndɛ ɛyi a mepɛ sɛ ma obi a waba makakye anaasɛ mama no aduro ama no ho atɔ no no yɛn nyinaa nyɛ ambassadors for friend sɛn
Kessben
ɛnyɛ adwuma fa mboa wanya ɛwɔ saa condition because you obi a ɛbɛtie mi wɔ Kessben anaasɛ obɛtie mu ada radio station nti sɛ wowɔ hɔ na wote sɛ bi a waba makakye ma ho atɔ wɔ a wo nso fafa asɛm no kɔ obi a ɔno so yɛ dɛn wote kwankwadua ase woto dame anaa moto spa mote baabi sɛbi mo nom sa na wode afam sɛ obi wɔ obi a ɔwɔ prostate aduro obɛtumi ayɛ dɛn sɛ obi wɔ prostate a ɔnhwɛ m'akyi akwan because mahu ne sɛ nipa dodo na ɛba me nkyɛn no nyinaa ba a ɛyɛ sɛ me nkwa na mate me nka na maba bebree kyinkyin akɔkɔ mami bebree obi ba a ɔse doctor nti ade no ɛnyɛ huhum yadeɛ mesi da bi ɔse manum aduro anoma antintam na mesi aduro ne munya baabi a aduro wɔ na aduro no ɛka prostate aduro no ɛnyɛ na saa nti sɛ wote me nka sɛ obi kyerɛ wo m'akyi akwan a ɛsɛ woda nyame ase nti na mene no aka na mɛtumi aka sɛ virtually wɔn yɛ aba me nkyɛn no virtually obi ɔmo akɔ baabi bia wɔ Ghana ha kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ prostate adeɛ a ɔmo antɔ ɔmo obi akɔ ba ɔsɛ matinhyia me hu sika nyinaa sa na me sɛ ɛndeɛ waba baabi a the right place nti no the main kind say who prostrate how mu kwa dia man obi na dawo anaso se men nitifo anka se bia o papa no otia no bia sikenti no wope en wo kasa kasa sa enya ne sa ho me pese wo pa chi akwan na wo prostrate condition wo mu firim sa na mpe no me pese wo pa chi akwan na ko sa ko tibe na wo mu firim because me ka de bia me ya me ka se achade ka se pa obi betumi ja ma obi o prostrate ni se obeche me chi akwan the greatest gift obi betumi ja ma obi a o prostrate no obeche me chi akwan because me hwe me tie won ya ba me nchen bebi o ma chinchin won ya didin Ghana ha o mo se o mo ye prostrate support the ade ankofo chinchin won aba makacha ba yen ayasa na je se obi che me chi akwan a na asam papa and then I say I started Kumasi program si manfo asate frefre edamase na mu say yes edon ekonenim nti me so bia what me kan say a make say positive ade de me see obi so ho do chem me oboa I said you they make with conviction so bia so positive do chem me oboa because edon manage ujun so de enye positive draw ujun so me do no oye ujun so mu no oye ohwe wo na mum positive nankasa aye kese ama akofa sa problem raba ne de se eduru abetumi ama shrink no ani meduru I think prostrate in medro because me I'm a victim to prostrate and now me prostrate do I'm okay me ni problem bia because abra me edro ne me am chinchi am nya edro a me madom ma me di medro say me ho yade no me if be sin there me ni prostrate problem na kan ya no a kan metuma ka say na so me ti epempem pe bia me nya edro say me adom me okay nti what wona so what me kan there and now obi di ma ho adanse kirewa mpacho man twetwa na ase man mo bi so ndada o usually ya na obi fo so Dr. Meba be no atona dwim o mbada dudu na ya fi se obi wa no kudi nkomachi obi ni ban kwa bia no ni post because no ni mu hwe o so no wa se na dwin me papa bi ba me chen ya oba me man do perfect no koye se na do no koye wan fa duro no enti on ni sister kunzu wo prostrate ni bi no so on ni sister no kwa yie nti okwa ni obisa ni kun ni sister nse na ni sister ni kun condition sister so sister de ni kun condition ayo okay no ato no obisa so ko he o cheche na obisi mi so o si man kan che man kan che sister say ma ba won chen nti enumu na o san ba ya na obisa say doctor na edo na ya yusu ni say nam sa me ba me chose usu edo da usu edo no si me yusu na mum me ko ni mi za ko din komo na Mr. Chairman o chairman say na makuntan de no wo na o hwe na ntima mama san ba mebuse mu wato edo na mpuso o ina junso ko yusu but the chair ya ba ya afi no hoto no afi na mahun say na edo nti say wo ho na say wo tibi no ma pobi na bona mane ka kire I'm sorry unto wa oban so unto wa pobi na bona mane say space na sem de amia say do na ban supo very good bebreba also obi na wa hwa no a no hato no na oje wo no ma ene o address ma me say be hwe akwan nti reference
Kessben
me for me akwan to first
yes na numbers do
numbers no me number no 0553 800 678 0553 800 678 me no man no ena kumasi a dia ohwe owo no so ye 0249 49 61 66 0249 49 61 66 ena Western region takrade ne kwaso
0246 04 34 58 0246 04 34 58 me repeat 0246 04 34 56 and say o shaman any afenya Frenoma way 0245 42 85 88 0245 42 85 o friend ano mesi we are o me bi ato okay
na oba
Kessben
oba makachi a o do nti asema no
me da say o fa to la penya mi sha na won ka ho ba Beda say na Kwame fine na Arvin Poziga. Kwame, what him say MPs ni bi wo ho no mo a. Womo no 2020 no womo ba mrashe bigem.
Okay.
Enti ye fra womo first timers.
Okay.
And as a new entrant.
Okay.
Womo no ba ye nche. Enfie na emu pepe. Amantem fo no. Na eba de sada dodo na ya na womo wa chire.
Okay.
Womo de from backbenchers.
Okay.
But obi mu ho no mark. Esa womo masua ne womo adinim ti. Womo perform creditably.
Okay.
Na dodo na etesa no so kura bebre na abom ho modern chen womo ebi ho awakọ 3 times so womo new entrance if bebre na yo ade nipa wodi kan mebo na ba so esese
womo ayade okay
esese ne nkrofo san to abama no because obeboa womo Xavier Sosu
Madina MP
Madina mrashe bigani se me treo Eniema wa contribute in parliament ebe shock you.
Okay.
One, with himself first no nanka you will be a friend of witches camp. We ko sire mu hwa. Gambagania was say against the law. We know the private members bill initiative ye.
Okay.
Must say we koye sa ade no bo bi be ye without any iota of approval. A criminal offense.
Okay.
Ye this ade no aba ye criminal code. Afedi etosu mienu. First nanka ye say ukun obi a. Death penalty no enka wozu ekun eboa okun ewiase nyina cassette ya say no enye eye hash Xavier Sosu ne lead ya making sure say nei the death penalty e wo ye mremu no ye betimi a transition from death penalty no e de ababeye life sentence enti wo be call life imprisonment ukokun obi a wo ye first time MP I mean sadie we will be anye
okay
say ye ka say Xavier Sosu are contribute to so many debates
okay
eno no undoubted enti no womo e wo Madina no wo pe advocacy womo aboa emra ne hyemu ene ne constituency the visitation was a lawyer ni wo ye de friend pro bono nkofo ni nya asem a wodi ma womo woni omo skani ade wo human rights activist Xavier Sosu ayade wo ye ndisi brase bedani womo santo ano so no onko why na remember okọ kai kwesa outa wa wunu aba da ko ani woman
yes
wa ya de pa the first time I will buy ye na say wo betimi abe first time MP na ye be sa ma ministerial position
yes
it tells you clearly o modern money onim die crowd wo papa influence ni ade be ka ho but one kasa no nya ade a enye easy sa wo mo atena wa che no crowd bebre ho no ma deputy de ma wo they say we substantive enti wo kai question out for da ko ani woman monto ane so oba no young lady wo born ho modern de obeya na wo ye na mo ma no more chance any opportunity I believe say she will do better and she will do more nipa ba ko so a wa born ho modern pa Peter Lanchini Tobu na report so kind former police ni executive secretary ban security issues ban interior committee so ni ade Lanchini Tobu is number 1 they say radio stations ne pe wo mo a ebe kasa on security ni ade nyina no bebre na wo no a ban security home ra ni ade a ye hihye ye kasa fa boko ho ni ade advocacy so Lanchini Tobu e wo ho ye first timer and so we no ni wo masuanti o born home modern wa westfo ento ane so because wo born home modern pa ye fra brantie ba ko Habib Drus one only a deputy there
majority whip
yes one on the constituency no Tolon the first time we
yes
now what me ababenya deputy majority whip in the NPP it tells you clearly say one more home there as our position one man so we nim there wo ye wo mrashe bedam ho a o man sa position no enti Habib monto ane so why Tolon for your MP is good or potential obetimi di agu we bias bia ni mo wonya dia wonya de
we nia adodo anu aka
foforo na aba na wo mo de wo ne ebubo mu di monto aba ne ma wo mo because they are good they will help you say mo man second term man third term obeye more e dia ka da ko ani man na minister dia ukba bie mu amankwa Nicholas wa wunu ya homeboy
fashion fiji ni number
na
aduma we no ba aduma we no fashion
okay come
in for what faza baja ba yen che Kwame Appiah Kubi
di asamba bo.
Yanti abo ase the permutation. Because come adwuma ne so.
Adwuma ne so. Bebre na so nya bi. Wo mo e ba ye be da ye.
Sa.
Wo ya bebre ho ko parliament a wo mo da.
Aye di o.
Wo mo bebre na wo ho a.
Ada no be 2 am wa na akwa bi frɛ me. Obo constituency bi di o cha na be. O le bla patriosi gani so o chale ye pi mu nya na mu. No mo pia de wa ye de o si onya hwi o chen katie ni bia.
Listen na obi so say yaso ebi so cha gari.
Na na se me fashion free. Nicholas Amankwa wa wuni.
Oh homeboy.
Wa ya de pa.
Ba radio so kasa.
I mean fantastic. E ba ni yemisa questions. Ye ni no akọ ni nkuro no. Enketewa ne ba kunkurase pa. Aban kra adwen ni so no akọfa question aba no obisa so ha bridge no da be na mbeba be ye dia mount Nicholas amanfist for monto abama we nya ndc sem na nya npp sem waya de confidence na ekura sa edin a me bubu se wo first time wo mrahye bedwam enya easy sa o se wo be so wi akasa enti we mu no aya de doma east for monto abama mu mp no why me nia portune berema owo potential
no you good
mana manoma obeto aso aye adwuma bachofa ayi picture no to so
arabu portune berema we ya yidi no amankwa
homeboy monto aso why na tetete wase kropon for monto abama homeboy adwuma no obeye portune berema eye bema oto abama na obeto aso npp mrahye bedwani no doma is enya hanko a mrahye bedwam wabon homode questions debate committee we energy expert and was higher finance person ogba ha no ogba ha wo hwe na ho brasia wo de som ne leadership ene ne bibia
wo hwe na no pa wi obefa
berema monto abane ma na aka wo mo nya ade no
ye fa se ye fa no question na ko tan ade bra
odi ma chi
Kwame Jusu
be very fine
nyame odum boko
eti we ni ye nipa mako 1 2 3 4 5 6 eti top 6 MPs are one ba one first time one wa ya de pa one di na de ma fufuro bi ya de ba bia ahaya na authentic one wo de waka bi anya de obi wo ho a wo ya de wo the constituency wo boa wo mo I mean one chance ni ade anyina wo de ma but the modern mo mrahye bedwam no enso ani sa nipa de yemfa ne nka ho wa ha we ni omo aboa mrahye bedwa no ni constituency nyina wo mo adwuma na ekoye 6 top ebi nka ho ba bia wo mu nu 10 kra ha ho to abama wo mo na wo mo metu wo mo adwuma pa so why odi mami nti oni nkomo why na ye nko no kire ba asembe ba pe na aven pon wo mo anya de ne list ne se de si do so no
ebi be dai yo
omo da ba
Kwame ye mo akwa banso
mi joso
yo for enchason konya di free Imascon Estate Ghana Limited asye baby biata wo hye yen ene baby bia wotie no yemfa nchie yi emrew na empenufo a wo eda Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ano metra pani kwanche for Yura Hope afei Madam Mary ena Ambassador Mary ne Naomi yom so air secretary emani mema wo wo Imascon edmakonum nyinata efiri pani so ebeka ono maka nyina so yedi kan achiam na yebo mo abaso ni yesanso adamase frise dani danya no yeba firi kase so enemu bedi nkoma aya no mutie no asopam tu ho anamo ene sa yensase papa Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ye bo ho dawuro ya ye ka to sebra na betobi no eno na eguso a ye ka yo sebra na wonso ebetobi fi sampan fo se abosoba anama ija epaye mini wo wonim obi fi a wotie no wo house nko a wonamu de bia dane ye opinipin do ene ye wo mai chese ye tiatia wo mani afekra de ye ka cho se tu free fie ho evisa wo man ha adwene toto eno na Yura Hope ani kwantrefo ya woda Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ano wose sade be ya sa wo house nko a wonamu yi eto betimi atwa na wonso watimi enya wo fie na bedu brebo wonso watimi anwan wo ki no akase ampasa menso maye efie wura na wo ho atɔ ono manyanya hoto no eno nti ana Yura Hope se bomadi abra Imascon Estate Ghana Limited aseye na ensase a ye bɔ wo dawura yate ebo no so ya ye no fofofo edema wo no wonso obetimi anya sa akwanya no na watimi ababetobie abusia de nti a ye ba ye ka cho se Imascon Estate Ghana Limited yani ani adwumaku a ye ton sase papa yani ani adwumaku a sa wo do hoto ye so a wani mu nwu ase da biara da yɛne ɛne adwumaku asa abɛtɔ yɛn nsase ne bia yɛn na da wo da biara da yɛne ɛne adwumaku asa abɛtɔ yɛn nsase a ɛyɛ wo dia afebɔyɛ a wobi antumi anyi mfe wo nsam ɛne sɛ over 32 good years enie ane ye ba ya yaton ensase ene ensase bia keke ensase papa edi am ye customers a wo bibia de no awakọ no wasan ababebu ye sobo se asase amoton edi ma ye no ebia won krata asam enye papa ebia asase ye ton ma wo no langa da babe gire wo so esa wo babe kun wo babe bo ana wo babe di unya e wa asase ne so sa wo ha no Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ye customers a ye ton sase edi ma wo no obi biere no asa wo ha we ebi ato no de biara da ena afenso over 32 good years nie ya ye ba ya ye ton sase edi ma ye customers no wo hene anabusiani pani bia dani ho a wasori asoma wo bi amana babeja ye customers nipa ba kumpo so se bia wono soso no an ebia sika ye tuade ma wo no anya kwampa so na bia tesa sa wo ha no ebi ma de biara da na de enti a etesa ne se Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ya bomodia wurawura mu ehwe ewon se nipa no a yetueska ediama no ansa no de asase ne amen no we nipa kan ya wono ensam na asase no ya gi edi afrim enu nti na me ka cho se wo to asase ewo Imascon ye nchane a minia wo dada tieniye me se so beto asase ewo Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ye nsam a wo dada de yane se asase ne beka wonsa minia Sasasinya beka wonsa se pe eye wo bona fide property eye wo japade a enfie petepe wo betime se dan wo so wo betime ampo e de aye japade a won krata na wo de agya enchirima e wo abra obi biara ene wo maye ntokwasam obi biada emehawo e wo asase no so de biara da ewusianye nsase nkwa ne yeton yesan esi adan ye wo mesin for papa ye wo contractors papa ho no mu a wonu ma bini ye e wo adansie mu we ya me ne wo e kasai ebini beto ye nsase ne bia wo ma gya ho no mu etukwan ekọ abrochire no wo ma nya gidie ene arehwemu e wo ye mu ya wo mo dia hye ye nsase ye nso ma dan no ema wonom ya enanu me ndadu mo kọ asase nso ma fa kọ hye ye no wo mo hu wo mani kurotwa wisie ehun se ampa se yesi obi die awie ya ye babe bosumpo edi ama sa nipa no enu nti na mi kire so aka cho se mini asa wo pass as pato wo pe company papa na wo do ho opo wonom na o to ansase ma wiya wasan edi ahom nsa ye sidan edi ama wo dia ene enkwanante mmere tienie enkwa wo entwetwede enkwa branemum no bra Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ya so ye mini ami kan ebia wo teka mu ana empo wo djumade bi wo pesa wo gie no mesi na woni ye di nkomo na de tie bia no wonso atimi afa beton sase ne bia ye no ma edi kan aye 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 Ebusia me so fe na wo fra yewura hope eni mpenfo maka o medadwuma ko na no de wonti asie biara no bamadia bisa e wo ye beya no na ye de amaw ebusia ye nsase ne ye papanti ana soja fo mpa ba betobi immigration officers approach for prison officers omo ye adwuma e wo banks ahodo sanso na doctor for ne nurse for wonu omo ye akuafo wonu omo pam ade minia me kan me jahwan emu teacher for mpo de omo dawson wo ba ye nsase no ye tete no block by block and quarters by quarters enti adwuma bia wo ye eni ba bia opebia no wa kire na yate ne yɛ de ma wo ne wanya kwan se udan ɛwɔ so yɛn sasa yɛ kan ɛwɔ twopoli na me nua twopoli American no ɛwɔ do wanya kwan so baabi a Central University ɛwɔ no baabi a Saglema Affordable Housing ɛwɔ no wodi free saa me amienu amabodin ɛkɔ twopoli baabi a yɛn sasa ne ɛwɔ no is just a stone throw ɛkwanwa sisi anu waduru hɔ no mo afei nso twopoli wa American ɛwɔ no na Reverend Sam Kranchan Krasopani ya yɛ bonman ne sa Apostle General wakɔgye asase yantam a wasi ni prayer camp omta kompa bo hɔ no mo honso yɛ fra no mo Shilo City wobedi kan adru imans for yɛn sase ne so ansa no watra ni wakɔ ɛyɛ baabi a American Sopani baabi a wɔn nso na so kɛse ɛwɔ ɛna afei medical car transfer Kodeka International Airport for sem baabi a ɛyɛ airport yi ɛwɔ no yɛ congested ɛno nti wɔn ma kɔ akɔgye asase yantam ɛwɔ twopoli wɔ no mo wo ba hɔ no mo a kyesɛ ɛnya asɛnketua no mo na bɔ hyɛm etu bɛtɔ asase o imans kon yɛn kyɛne a ebedu brebi no na wɔn so airport residential area na wotiam ɛno nti bra ne beto bi wate ensuo ne nkane nyina ɛwɔ hɔ no mo sanso mpo ne yi akwan nyina to ntamu yesi police station yesi ɛyɛ community center yesi market yesi estate bibia bɛma nipa wasitema yɛmra ne ebi wɔ hɔ no na nsase a yɛka wɔ twopoli a yɛtɔn no one plot no ɛnkane no na ɛyɛ 30,000 Ghana cedis nanso yɛdɔw ne yɛpɛ wasam dwere wo ntino yɛate so ɛde aba 20,000 Ghana cedis 20,000 Ghana cedis ana afei sɛ wopɛ half plot nso a yɛbɛtwa ɛde ama wo ɛno nso ɛnkane na price na ɛyɛ 15,000 cedis nanso yɛate so ɛde aba 10,000 Ghana cedis 10,000 Ghana cedis ɛno ana yɛse sɛ half plot o ana one plot ɛna wopɛ no di kan ɛfa 5,000 Ghana cedis ɛbɛto aseɛ wode 5,000 to asɛ ne yɛde wokɔ asase ne so ne yɛakwata wo deɛ de ama ne wɔhyɛ aseɛm na wasi wo dan ɛwɔ so enti wode 5,000 ne to ase a one plot deɛ no ɛno yɛ 20,000 no ɔnso wotua 5,000 ɛbɛka 15,000 ɛno yɛde 1 year ana ɛsi wa spread ɛde ama sɛ tua ne kakrakra 1 year ne bɛso no ne watua deɛ aka no awiem ana half plot nso yɛ 10,000 a wodi ka ne 5,000 aba bɛto aseɛ no ɛno nso yɛsi tua 5,000 ne nka 5,000 yɛde wokɔ asase nso kɔtew deɛ ma na woyɛ adwuma na wosi wo dan ɛno nso 6 months ana yɛde so na deɛ aka no woatua ne kama ɛno nti abusua wei deɛ ɛda fam ɛno nti abusua yɛ office no ɛwɔ Sprinters Road Community 18 Junction ana Sprinters Road nso yɛsi deɛ no bɛwi a yɛtɔn yɛbɛn Coca-Cola roundabout enti deɛ number sena deɛ aka no na ɛfɛ ne no ne ho kɔmɔ number no ɛyɛ 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 afei 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ensase pafie no bra ne betobi yedansi
I wish I made us with the West and pay my menchia, Mame Sophia, Patricia, Dr. Glad, and the entire Just One group of companies. Dr. Siawe Japan, and pay. Good morning to you. God bless you. If I check, I didn't when you're winning. We need to call me up here, Mr. Speaker. I wish I made the West. He said, join us up next with Medford Action. I don't do me any auction. We'll be back to continue from where we leave. And Yamisha, stay with us and the rest of our programs.